on a Wednesday doing another review, and I am doing the bold type. I fucking love this fucking show. It is in season 2. It started on Tuesday on Freeform, and it follows James, Sutton, and Kat, and they all worked at this magazine called Scarlet together. And I say worked because at the end of season 1, their friend Jane decided to work at this new place called Insight. So we start season 2 with a 1 hour, thing. Well, technically it was like a 2-hour event. But anyway, so it starts with this 2-hour event where everything it kind of picked up where it left off. And I love because every episode kind of starts with like a recap and it tells you what all the girls have been up to. So that's what we basically got. And Kat has been up to with Adina. She went around the world with her travel. They got to do the whole girlfriend thing abroad, and I really love what they got to do. Sutton has been working her ass off in the fashion department, and Scarlett and Jane is about to start and break into her new job at Insight. So, whoo! Let's break in. So, Sutton is my favorite character. Sutton can do no wrong, but we'll get Sutton in a minute. The one character that pissed me off the most this episode was Jane. So, episodes 1 and 2, Jane was doing the absolute most while fucking up the most. So, Jane at her new job, Insight is completely different from Scarlett. And the one mistake that Jane kept making throughout this episode was constantly bringing up Scarlett when she would talk about Insight. Well, that's what so-and-so at Scarlett would say, and that's what this and that. She could never break away from her Scarlett way of thinking when it came to her Insight job. And it came to her story of Emma. And Emma was this woman who is this, late 20-something who created these menstrual cups to where every time you buy one, a homeless woman gets one. Well, the catch was, it seemed that these menstrual cups were making these homeless women sick when Jane did more investigating to find out that when she went to one of these homeless shelters, the woman said, well, actually, it was making a lot of our women sick because this product is made for privilege in mind. It's for women like, me and you that can constantly change that shit and go to the bathroom and clean it out and then, reuse it and shit like that. Not for women that's living on the street, And what I hated was when Jane went to talk to this girl, she was all like, yeah, it was a mistake, but I was trying. I just made a mistake. And Jane, with her fucking bleeding heart ass, can't seem to fucking understand that this woman was literally putting people's lives at risk. She could have killed people in toxic shock syndrome because of something that was so fucking unsanitary. But here you go with your bleeding heart shit. And what did she do? Jane do what Jane liked to do. Step her ass in the biggest piece of shit. So, Jane had to write up an article for Insight about this woman. And Jane's angle was, she was this young, a feminist angle. She was this young, hardworking woman, and she's trying to change the game. But she made a boo-boo. But she's going to try to, make it when change it when she makes new cups that are gonna revolutionize and be more sanitary to help women that are homeless and help this whole, pink tax and the whole menstrual thing and all that. And that's why she's still gonna sell them, and she's not gonna change her advertising. That's still advertising if you buy a cup, a homeless woman gets a cup. Because Jane brought that up to her. But you're still advertising this even though it's still bad. And the girl's like, but if we lose money, the funding. So, Jane's angle of her article was going to be we all make mistakes, but you see that she realized she fucked up. Now she's trying to, change it and be better, so we should look towards that. Well, she gave it to her editor, and her editor was like, well, I just had some notes, and hopefully you'll like it when you see it. And Jane was like, cool. Jane saw it, and so her editor changed it like a shit ton. Her editor was like, this bitch ain't shit. That was her editor's angle. She fucking up the homeless women. This woman don't give a fuck. She privileged this shit. She don't give a fuck about these homeless women. And so Jane was like, oh no. This is not how I do journalism. Like, this is not how I write. At Scarlet, we did this. At Scarlet, at Scarlet, at Scarlet. See, Jane's problem is she's constantly bringing up Scarlet as if Insight is going to be anything like Scarlet. See, Insight is a little more rough. It's harder. It's more hard-hitting. It's meaner. Like, it's going to take a more clickbaity approach. And it's going to look more so at the part where this woman didn't think about the fact that there are people living on the street that don't have access to constant bathrooms and sanitorial things to constantly clean themselves. She was just thinking about, oh my God, a cup, and women can use it, and it's easier than tampons. Like, she didn't think of everything the fuck else. And that's what Insight is about. But Jane wasn't thinking about that. Jane was just like, I'm a journalist. I'm leaving Scarlet. So Jane wasn't thinking about shit. So then, when Jane sees the new article and doesn't like it, and Jane's all like, oh God, Emma's gonna see this and think I'm a bad person. This dumbass gonna call Emma, talking about some, oh, I'm so sorry. That wasn't the shit I was gonna write. You know, Insight fucking turned my shit to some other shit. Girl, that wasn't me. This is where Jane comes in being my least favorite character. Dumbass. Why would you call her dumbass? You know she can take your fucking voicemail and use it against you. Did you not learn anything from season 1 when the stripper sued you? Like, oh my God. Like, it seems like Jane always needs somebody to fucking save her dumb ass. Like, oh my God. So then, Jane is chilling with, who is it, Sutton or Kat? She's chilling with one of the homies. And her phone starts going da-ding, da-ding, ding, 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 da-ding, da-ding, ding, ding, ding. And all of a sudden it's sorry, not sorry. And it's her fucking voicemail that she left on this Emma bitch's phone. Oh Lord, y'all. Oh Lord. And this Emma bitch put the whole thing up there. So first of all, Emma don't owe you shit. You just made her look like a horrible person in an article. So of course she's gonna put any bullshit apology you have and post it on the internet. Now you look like some dumbass who wrote some shitty article, then wanted to turn around and apologize. Then this bitch thought her boss was gonna fix it for her. Then her boss was like, nah kid, you gonna fix it yourself. All Jane had to do was fucking sit there and be like, I got too close to girlfriend. She should have told the truth from jump. You know, and Insight was just doing its job in reporting the facts. She lied. And that's that. I'm here to represent Insight, you know. We don't have no fault. It's her. Look at her. But can Jane do that? No. Jane bleeding hard ass gotta be like, no, wait. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody gets those days. I mean, Jesus, do you like having a roof over your head? Do you like having food in your refrigerator? Do you like paying your bills? You just had to be like, no, wait, Mr. Newscaster man. Emma made a mistake, okay? She shouldn't have lost her funding because, like, she's trying to make new cups so they'll be better for the homeless women. And Insight, you know, they have they're not right or wrong. But I think they were so focused on trying to tear people down because we focus too much on tearing people down. And you know, now, bitch, look, you about to lose your job. And what happened at the end of that episode? What happened, Jay? What happened? You lost your job because you don't know how to just follow the fucking rules. You don't know how to just do your job and not overstep. No one told you to call her, okay? All you had to do was go into your job, look at your editor, and go, what the fuck? I didn't say none of that, all right? None of that. And also, no one told you to write an article and try to make it all sweet and fluffy when the bitch was lying in the first place and then gonna still sell the product with that clause in it, even though it's out here making homeless women sick. Like, Jane don't ever want to look at all the other important shit. It was just, I don't want to tear her down. Now your ass ain't got no job because you too busy worried about people's feelings. Stupid ass. Oh my God. Let's get to the other two bitches that actually got their heads screwed on like they got some fucking sense. Kat and Sutton. Cause Jane just, oh my God. Jane is my least favorite out of the three. That's why I had to talk about her face. See, it took me 10 goddamn minutes. Oh my God. I love the actress who plays her because she is gorgeous. But Jane irks a nerve. Like, the bitch can't just follow the rules. Oh my God. Then you wonder why your ass out. Oh my God. Let's talk about my bitch Sutton. My bitch Sutton. Dealing with heartbreak in the first episode. She got to tell her boy Richard. Okay, first of all, she was all in. Alright? She found out all we got to do is sign some paper. And we in there like swimwear. And I could just go on dates with you. We could be out in public. Oh my God. But all that comes to a halty halt. Skirt. When some fucking bitch named Mitzi wanna slut shame folks. Okay, listen. You bitches in the office that don't get dick. Why are you so worried about the bitches in the office who do get dick, whether it's a man in the office or not? Like, this Mitzi hoe was getting on my nerves in this episode with her little snide comments. And you know what's crazy? Sutton's an assistant too. Mitzi's an assistant too. Bitch, we on the same level. Sutton is clearly getting picked more because she works harder. She got a better eye, and people just like her more. It ain't got shit to do with her pussy. She's just better at clothes than you. Oh my God. Like, this Mitzi bitch. Oh my God. And so Sutton had to deal with slut shaming, and I really liked how the writers in The Bold Type tackled this, and how when she confronted her with Kat in the closet, she's like, you're just sleeping your way to the top. And they thought it was about Richard when really it was about Alex. And she's like, that's why you keep getting all these style features. And Sutton's like, no, it's because I work hard. And then it started to affect how Sutton was working, because she thought that she was only getting picked, only getting seen, only getting chosen for things because how men saw her and how men liked her. And I think it touched on, it's not just how men, will treat us and talk to us. It's how other women around us will talk to us and treat us. This Mitzi character was relentless, and the bitch thought she was right and thought she was just hot shit and could just come at Sutton out of nowhere. And then what pissed me off the most, when Sutton finally had her moment to talk to, the main boss, which is the bad bitch, the woman who runs Scarlet, and the woman said, don't, dim your light to make other people special. You're a people person, Sutton, and that man is a person, because Sutton could barely get this photo shoot done because she was acting like, around the guys, like, don't touch me, don't look at me, I'm treating you like a person. This woman told her, you're just a people person, and people like you for who you are, Sutton. Has nothing to do with the fact that you're a woman, and it has nothing to do with the fact that they are men. He's a person, you're a person. People like you because of who you are. And what pissed me off is when she finally confronts this Mitzi bitch again and says to her, the slut shaming, you done. This Mitzi bitch gonna do some, we done watched you in 2 fucking episodes do it. What the fuck you talking about some, I wasn't. You're sleeping around. You're doing this. And I hate when somebody who just fucking got here is new. Who the fuck was that flunky standing next to Mitzi talking about some, it's true. Everybody says it. Boy, who are you? You just got here. You just showed up. You don't have any lines. Shut up. That's it, bitch. Sutton really handled it well. She went through the emotions of thinking that she was wrong when really she wasn't. And it was messed up that it went from a place of, am I wrong? Am I unsure, to where it started to affect how she did her work and how she was performing. She even measured a man's hem wrong in a pants, and then she had to redo it because she was so self-conscious of Mitzi doing the whole fucking peanut gallery shit in the background while she was trying to measure a man for a major photo shoot for guys who are allies for women in this whole sexual assault, thing that's going on in the whole climate that we live in now. And I like that they tackle that with Sutton, especially when getting out of a relationship and choosing that your career over that, especially when I love when she said to Richard, a piece of paper doesn't, you know, clear up a reputation. Like basically telling him, yeah, I can sign this piece of paper and say that our relationship is consensual and that it's fine. But you being a board member and 15 years older than me, people will always look at me that I'm sleeping with you and I got this because of you. I got to go here because of you. So this piece of paper doesn't mean anything. My reputation means everything. So I love how they tackled that storyline with Sutton and how it really went a place. And in the end, she remembered who she was and that she is a person, people love her, and people just happen to be men. Men love her. She's a lovable person, and that is just okay. So my bitch Sutton, making moves, discovering who she is, and being a bad bitch at the end of it. Yes, Sutton. Yes. Come on, Kat. Come in with some serious character development, girl. So, Kat had to handle two major things. One of the major things was after her and Adina got back, it seemed like she was so ready to put Adina on display and everything. But Adina was like, yeah, like everybody know we together, but girl, chill. And she like, girl, what's the deal? What's the problem? You know, I want to put you on Instagram. I want to put you on the red carpet. I want to put your hands everywhere. And Adina's like, calm down, chill. Like, everybody know we cool. We know this is new. We just got back to America. So you roll. So it all came to a head when she invited Adina to a Scarlet party and she wanted to take a picture with her. And Adina said, no, you just walk the carpet. It's fine. So they got into it and Adina just blurted out, you want to put me on Instagram and take all these pictures. You want to put me on the red carpet with you, but you don't want to go down on me. Wow. So we just gonna blurt that out at a work party? Like at an office party? Like, yeah, there's liquor. And there's couture gowns and shit, but like at an office party, really? Wow. And I love how she was like, yeah, maybe this wasn't the right time. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I'll wait for you at home. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. And I like because her fear of it was very realistic. She was like, you know, what if I'm, you know, bad at it and she doesn't want me anymore? What if I'm awkward at it? And, you know, what if, you know, I'm bad at it and I'm not really queer and this whole relationship was a lie. And I love because our friends were really there to listen to her and reassure her. I love the dynamics between the three of them, that in no matter what situation or climate, even when Jane's voicemail got released, they all came together to see about her and be there for her, even though she fucked up. And when it got turned into a funny remix on YouTube, they were there to like hold her hand and be like, it'll blow over. Even though you're trending on Twitter right now, it'll blow over. It's fine. You know, they made their little jokes, but they were there to support her. And same thing with this cat and the cunnilingus thing. And I loved how, holy shit, y'all, they're talking about cunnilingus going down on each other. We're doing this shit on Freeform and then they fucking showed it. Oh my God. Like I was sitting here with some weed and went, oh my God. Like I remember when this used to be ABC Family. This is not a family channel any longer. They gave us cunnilingus for Pride Month. 2018! But in a very serious note, she was able to go home, talk to Adina and tell her that she was nervous in doing it and going down on her, not because she doesn't care about her, but because what if she's bad about it? What if she doesn't like it? You know, it's not that she doesn't love her and it's not that she wouldn't do it. It's just that what if she's bad at it and what if Adina doesn't like it? You know, what if she leaves her? And Adina's like, no, we should be able to talk about it because it's a very serious thing. You know, I'm all in this with you. And I love being able to, as a bisexual person myself, but also for people who are maybe still in the closet and even people out who are watching that and able to watch two people in a relationship have a mature conversation about a sexual act and even just something within their relationship that one partner is afraid to talk about. It was something very mature and something that I actually enjoyed, all jokes aside, watching them be mature. Adina mature enough to listen and understand her and not be like, what you mean you scared, bitch? You knew what you was getting into. Like, you know, it was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Let me hear you out. And like Kat being like, no, it's not that I don't want to. It's more like a fear. This is how I feel. And not hiding it from her anymore. And even Adina apologizing for snapping at her at the party. Like, it was a very mature setting. Another thing Kat tackled in episode 2 was her racial identity. And I love the fact that they tackled this with this character. I love Asha D as an actress. I've watched her on Sweet Vicious, and I thought she was dynamic there, and I thought she was an amazing character on that show. But I love because on The Bold Type, she's in the forefront, and I love that this, even though I'm not a biracial person, I'm just a black girl, I love that they tackled this in the forefront. Because it made me think about how earlier in the year, when movies like A Wrinkle in Time was coming out, the actress, Storm Reed, said how she loved watching a family like that on a movie screen because there aren't many black women with white men families on TV. And even Tessa Thompson tweeted how, that you don't see that family dynamic, and she was even told that, oh, your family isn't real, and then to see that in a movie warmed her heart. So to be able to see Asha D's character Kat tackle this subject, and then also to bring her parents in it, and to have such a deep conversation go how deep it went, I actually appreciated it. It went into a great place. It wasn't like an ugly place. It started when Kat got this amazing promotion and she's going to be a head of a department. And her boss needed a bio. And so she asked Alex, the black guy in their office, what should, they pick. And he was reading over what she had put down already. And he said, what would be really dynamic as a compliment? He said, the first black female social media department head. And she was like, yeah, why, should I put that? A wall immediately went up, and she did not want to talk about, a label and why I gotta be black. Why you gotta bring it up? And he was like, cause you're so strong and you talk about everything else in your life. Why? She was like, I'm just saying, why I gotta matter? He was like, I just figured you wanted to be like a strong force for a young black girl. Yeah, I want to be, but why does it have to be because of my race? Why does it matter? You do white stuff too. You wear tweed. Like, it went, like, she went left at him so fast. And when he said it was internalized racism, she took it as him calling her racist. And he was like, that's not what I'm saying. And I loved how that dynamic went. And when it went back and he was telling her, she opened up to him and said how even in standardized testing, they make you choose Caucasian or African American. And she said how she always left it blank because if she picked Caucasian, she's denying her father. And if she picked black, she's denying her mother. And she figured deny them both and instead of denying either or. And when her parents came to meet Adina, and Adina was like, well, when they were talking about the bio, well, I've always been proud to put that I'm a Muslim lesbian woman. And her father said to Kat later, I just think it's adolescent to want to put all your labels out there and da-da-da-da. And Kat was just like, well, dog, my girlfriend, just because she like it. Like, and I think for Kat's character to see her father be so judgmental of Adina wanting to label herself proudly, and then him also segueing into, where are her parents at? Well, I don't know her mom. She talks to her a lot, but her dad, I don't know. Why do you, I think it was more of a reflection for Kat herself to be like, well, wow, why is he getting so bothered? And it's her now. We're not even talking about me. And I love because the more Kat reflected on it, she thought of herself more. and brought up many instances in her own life where this was why she didn't pick this and this is why she didn't bring it up here. And then when she finally talked to her parents about it, she even confronted them and said, you all, why is it we never brought up labels? And why is it such a big deal? And how her father said, well, I lived in a time where it was racism all the time. And black people were on this side and white people were on this side. And how the mother said at parks, people didn't even believe you were mine. And I just wanted to be your mom and not your white mom. And I love because it showed that the parents put a hindrance on her because they never said you can choose. They just never said anything, you know. But they also let her know that now as an adult, she can choose and they support her either way. So then I love that by the end of it, she said, I'm a very proud biracial woman. But right now, I also love saying that I'm a strong black female as well. Like, I loved watching the whole thing come full circle, her realizing that there was some hindrance to them not bringing it up at all, them not talking about her father's blackness at all, you know, not bringing up his family, not bringing up his grandparents, because she even brings that up in the episode. I love because the Bold Type tackles things in a way where it's easing up on you and then bam, it's in your face. We're having the conversation and it's not so subtle anymore. And it's done in a way where you're like, wow, whoa. Because also it made me think of this internet series that I've been watching called The Loving Generation, which is about these people born around the time and within the generation of after the Lovings, who, if you've seen the movie, were the first interracial couple to get married, and then it'd have to go to court because it was illegal, and then they had to make it legal for them to be able to even be in a relationship together, for them to have kids, live together, all of that. So all of these children, all of these biracial kids born within that era, they called them the Loving Generation. And so it made me think of that. It was like a parallel to that. And it opens the doors more to think of, you know, biracial people in their own struggle within. It's not easy just to look at a biracial person and be like, oh, we know what box they choose. You know, just because society picked for them, we don't know what they picked for themselves. So it was nice to have that storyline and watch it. So that's why I feel like, you know, Kat and Sutton were tackling like big shit, and Jane be fucking up her own shit. Like, Jane could follow the rules, but she don't. Like, it just, I love you though, girl. I love Jane. Jane, that friend where you just like, oh my baby, you gonna get it. You gonna get it together though. You so smart, you gonna catch it. You gonna catch it, boo. You gonna catch it. No, shh, not yet. You gonna get it. You gonna get it though. You know, so that's what I love about the Bold Type. They all hoist each other up. They all go through shit. And they all come out of it in the end learning something about themselves and learning something new that they can apply to their lives. So I thought these first 2 episodes for season 2 were a banger. They were awesome. This video was long as hell, but I don't care because I love the Bold Type and this shit was amazing. If you want me to keep reviewing the Bold Type, let me know in the comments below. I will be posting this everywhere. So let me know what you think. If you watch the Bold Type and you love it just as much as I do, tell me who your favorite character is. Tell me what you thought of episodes 1 and 2 of season 2. Tell me what you even thought of season 1. I don't care. Tell me what you think of everything. Out of the 3 of them, who's your favorite character? What do you think of Richard? What do you think of Alex? I actually wanted Sutton and Alex to end up together. I actually like them very, very much. But you know what? Sutton can play the field. I want Sutton to end up with somebody new. You never know. So, tell me what you thought of that Mitzi bitch. I want to kick her ass. I want Sutton to have a friend this season and just show up, and I want that friend to be me. Hey, girl. Hey, Sutton. Hey, boo. How you doing? Hey, Sutton. Hey, boo. How you doing? Hey, Sutton. You know, that'd be my theme song coming in. You know, because I love a good theme song. So, like I say at the end of all my videos, if no one's told you that you're awesome and that they love you, I think you're awesome and I love you, and it's pride!